Qapla. Beg your pardon? Success.
Welcome, friends, gamers, and other enthusiasts to the BoydofZINJ channel. I hope you enjoy your time here and the video. Please like, subscribe, do all the bell icons, and comment. It really does help small content creators like myself and others by doing so. If you click on the notifications, it may even let others and the YouTube gods know that they may enjoy these videos. With that being said, let's play.
Qapla.
Howdy, and welcome to the next episode of Star Trek Infinite, the Klingon Qapla series. The PC version of the game that just released, in fact, it's the same day for me. Hopefully when you see this, it'll be relatively new. And technically, this is starting over. Last time, we didn't realize that there is a way to increase the difficulty and have Iron Mode set so you can get achievements. So whoopsie! And we're going to try and get achievements. Settings. We didn't do this. So let's take a look at this. There's no way to fix it. This is galaxy size alpha, beta, medium. I imagine that's going to change where we can change it. Tech costs, fixed. I mean, not fixed, but leaving at 1. Habitable worlds. 0.5, that's the default. Primitive civilizations 1, crisis strength 1. Crisis strength 2. Let's see what the maximum is. $25 seems tough. This is our first game. Let's do that 3. Difficulty Admiral, Grand Admiral, Cadet. Okay, so Grand Admiral's the toughest. Admiral, Commodore. We're going to go for Admiral. Guarantee habitable world, 1. Only 1. Logistic growth ceiling. Change everything back to the default. Ensign, Captain, Commodore, Admiral. Growth required scaling. Ironman Mode on. I hear this is tough for YouTube people and people who will videotape their experiences, because what if something happens where you forget to tape? There's no way to regain your episode because there's no way to reload a portion of a game that's been saved. On the flip side, it prevents people like me from cheating. You know, and this is how you get achievements. We're going to try and earn achievements here. Back. So we're going to pick Klingons. Excellent. And, you know, since this is the true reset, let's do this from the beginning. The Klingon Empire. Martial Empire. This government is a militaristic form of hereditary autocracy, where the state exists largely to support the military. Martial ability is highly valued, and all citizens are regularly drilled in matters of war. Sounds Klingon. Ooh, Klingon noise. Civics. The followers of Kalis. I believe it's the way they pronounce it over here is Kalis. But I always heard it as Kalis. In TOS, I believe it was actually called Kalis. In the comments, tell me below what you believe it's pronounced, Kalis or Kalis. Now I was just thinking about that. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's just a regional thing. People up north, maybe they call it Kalis, and people down south where I'm at, it's Kalis. I'm a southern border Klingon. Sorry, I'm adjusting my set. See? The followers of Kalis. Kalis. The mighty Kalis will always lead the deserving into battle. There he ensures that followers crush their foes, paving the hard-earned path to glory. Leaders produce 1 unity. Ooh. Imperial Guards produce 0.5 unity. Army damage plus 20. Our armies, they will rule the day that they fought against the Klingons. Our other 6. Warrior's honor. All honor stems from contested strength, and a worthy life culminates in death in battle. Without war, there can be no honor. Interesting. Ship evasion plus 10%. That's not very honorable. Ship tracking plus 10%. Ship build cost minus 10%. Does it say what tracking this is? Sorry, someone was asking me, how do I like the game? I basically said, this is episode 2, so I haven't played very much. Episode 1, played, within 1 year and then reset it because I realized I was playing on instant. And I knew I would blow it away, without achievements, no less. But let's read this. The Klingon Empire was founded by Kalis the Forgettable over 1,000 years ago. The warrior's ethos is ever present in daily life, in which each obstacle is viewed as a divine test of the legendary Klingon metal. Klingon Klingon spiritual traditions reflect this duality of the warrior's path. Violent conflicts lead to quiet contemplation and the perpetual search for understanding and meaning. On the galactic stage, the Empire constantly seeks worthy rivals to test its strength against, but also allies who are capable of fighting with honor and perhaps even earning Klingon respect.
Look, nay, High Counselor. Even the bravest Klingon may need counsel when navigating the warrior's path. A Klingon does all they can to make their ancestors proud and to honor Kalis. To fail at these eternal principles would be a fate worse than death. Keep AI advice turned on.
I think I'll keep it on.
Tips are enabled.
Before I do anything, I do want to check something. 2293. 2293 is when Star Trek 6 comes out. $23.64 is when Star Trek: The Next Generation Season 1 comes out. $23.64. So in less than 20 years, Star Trek: The Next Generation comes out. So this is pre-Star Trek: The Next Generation timeline, but not by much. And this is the Khitomer chords have already happened. Interesting. So the first thing we're going to do is let's do our physics.
Are where we will dedicate the majority of our research. There are few limits to what our scientists can discover. It is recommended to keep each research slot filled with a scientist whose traits best suit them for their field of study. Once research has been assigned, a priority can be set which will place that technology at the forefront of our efforts.
From my understanding, there's like 20 to 25 researches that they can randomly find per tier, and then it goes to the next tier. With that being said, who can doubt that I would ever not pick the cloaking device for the Klingons? This one will be useful later. I think this one will be the best one. Biology. And we have a biologist. Oh. So we have a terrible engineer person. With that being said,
the leaders menu is where we can hire, dismiss, or assign governors, scientists, admirals, generals, and spies in need of work. Spies are not immediately available upon the game's start, due to extenuating political circumstances in the galaxy. If they are still unavailable at the time of this message, they will return shortly.
alright, so we need to switch this person out as soon as possible. Once we get 1,000 energy credits. This person is perfect. That's what I was going to pick anyways. It matches up. As remembered, we need lots of food. So this one is perfect. We need handshaking. That seems the best one. Oh. Yeah. I didn't mean to click on that. Such is fate. The next thing we're going to do is build...
Star bases are the beating hearts of our empire. Every star base we build brings a new system under rule. We can also claim the star bases built by our enemies by right of conquest. And why wouldn't we? We are Klingons. Starbases can be upgraded to include shipyards and other valuable modules. Their presence in a system also grows our borders and increases the warp range of our starships. Once a starbase is built and that system falls under our hegemony, we are free to build research and mining stations there, or to terraform and settle any worlds that may be hospitable to life.
I want to build science vessel, but it takes 89 alloys, and we don't have the alloys yet. So about 7 months, 6 months? Interesting. And we need 1,000 credits to purchase another sciences, so... And then we need a lot of food. So let's look at the planets.
Shows us important details about a world and its people, including its districts, resource production and consumption rates, current levels of stability, and planetary designation, if any have been set. Planets can be set to automatically be managed here as well.
Knowing we're going to need a lot of energy and a lot of agriculture. Last time I wanted to purchase, I purchased this Unity and Trade. Trade, I believe, gives extra energy, but it has an upkeep of 4 food. Now that I know what's really happening, we need to make sure we get something that has and we want a scientist. So I'm just going to purchase one of these. Make it easy on myself. They're also not as expensive. We were also going to make this planet has 2. So there's another purchase into, currently we're going to make it into our energy world. This one we're going to leave blank since it has lots of spaces, but it's probably going to be an agricultural world. This one's currently in the agricultural world, but it only has, well, I mean, it could stay like that, but it could make a much better generator world. In a pinch, this could be the generator world. No, this is already the generator world. In a pinch, this could be an industrial district. Alright. We're going to leave this alone. Construction ship.
Is our construction ship, which is used for building orbital stations. Once a star system has been fully surveyed, we can order our construction ship to move there and build research. Behold, the galaxy we will conquer. Most vessels cannot travel forever, with the exception of science ships. A starship's warp range determines the maximum reach it can move in a given direction. A ship's warp range is determined by its proximity to the nearest starbase. Building starbases will increase our overall warp bubble, allowing us to position our fleets wherever we choose. Diplomatic constraints, such as cowardly civilizations closing their borders to us, will decrease a starship's warp range. Pay attention to who allows us to travel freely through their territory. While this map is open, clicking on another civilization's territory can provide some basic information about them. Changing the map mode can reveal different information, such as others' opinions of us, AI attitude, and more.
I don't like the sound. Why is there a sound like that? Settings. Sound. So there's an open world here. That's what this means. Open world. Open world. So this is class 7. This is class 12. Yellow, 12, 50%. The green meaning it's 80%, 80%. Yellow is evidently 50%. Sorry, real life calls. What we're going to do is get our science vessel.
This is our science ship, one of the few Klingon vessels not primarily designed for fighting. Rather, these starships are designed to survey star systems for resources, to research anomalies, and to complete special projects.
We're going to get the science vessel. And we're going to research this system. Oh, last time there was a black hole here. So even the stars could change. And we'll search those. Since this is probably going to be a hotly contested area. Federation, Romulan, Klingons, so all within this area probably would want it.
Fleets are the soul of the...
Colony ships cost 2,000 food. Eesh. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Probably so. Oh, the governorship.
This is our governorship. Its specialty is that it can be sent on missions to help our colonies achieve specific economic or military goals. Governors can also be sent to complete unique special projects that are of personal importance to them.
Last time I was able to set the government to help build stuff. Oh, that's not the colony. This is the actual planet. Here we go. Improve worker production. Specialist. Local stability increase. We'll do that. Okay. So I think I got interrupted. How do you see supplies? Construction ship. Okay. So the white means, the green means it's been built for us and we're currently exploiting it. The white means it's not being exploited. So we're going to build and take over this mineral. I believe this, we're ready to unpause the game. And there's different speed settings too. We can go 1.5, 1.25, 1.
Notifications are small, round icons that appear at the top of the screen to give updates on current events. Open notifications with left click to make important decisions or to view the actions of the other civilizations in the galaxy. Right click notifications to dismiss them.
Okay, so the Romulans are trying to do something with the Bajorans.
Go
We have
on.
low intel
We're
about
listening.
this civilization. We can increase our intelligence gathering abilities by sending our spy ship to perform missions on their colonies and starbases.
Wargroth will make the Bajorans like us.
Let
That
us
being
converse.
said, let's improve relationships temporarily with the Federation. While yes, they might prove a valuable ally, they could be a threat to us as well. We don't want to go instantly at war with them. My goal is to start off as and this is going to sound strange, being a Klingon, but a peaceful, scientific Klingon. Build a foundation where we will control and have the right technologies to conquer the galaxy. And once we do, we show them our bloodlust and go on the warpath. And those who have betrayed us will rue the day they heard the name Klingon. Okay, so day 11, we're playing now. And going to 1.5. The Ashes of Kittimer. A cowardly ambush by the Romulans. So maybe this is a fixed event. The Ashes of Kittimer. Let's start over. A cowardly ambush by the Romulans against our colony on Kittimer has led outrage across the Klingon Empire. The casualty of this senseless massacre numbers in the thousands. A nation we once believed to be our allies has finally revealed their true intentions. They have stolen an invaluable piece of Klingon territory right out from under our thru. They see us as beasts that they can manipulate and murder without consequence. We have our vengeance. The drums of war are beating. There is not a Klingon soul alive who does not thirst for Romulan blood. The Klingon Empire will prove its worth by striking down our enemies, forging new alliances, and conquering anyone who stands in our way. The gates of Strovacor await. With that being said, we're going to be proactive in greeting another civilization. How un-Klingon like I am. The bottom of the plot. Our spies are hard at work attempting to uncover the identity of the Romulans responsible for the murder of 4,000 Klingons on Kittimer. We should have obliterated the Romulans after the skirmish in the Ronda 3 several years ago. But until we learn more about why they chose this moment to wage a full-scale assault on one of our colonies, our spies will be unavailable. Tensions remain high throughout the galaxy. We must focus our intentions. Klingon Empire. We will apprehend those guilty of the atrocities and bring them to justice. Kalis willing. Unity gain 421. When can we build a starship? I'm sorry, colony ship, science vessel. When you get 90.
The market is where we exchange resources to better optimize our economy. Resources can be bought or sold here, though prices will not necessarily reflect current production. The laws of supply and demand still exist after all. Automation can be used to generate recurring trades on a monthly basis.
I paused the game because there's events happening. The Federation Empire, the Feds, will support the Bajorans, okay? Improve, alright, we're improving relationships with the United Federation of Planets and the Bajorans. We can now build a science vessel.
The mission tree shows the possible.
Sorry about that. The mission tree. So, from my understanding, this is very similar to Hearts of Iron 4. We can either go, we could go both left and right. There's no break here. So I believe we could get both of these. You can get both of these. However, on this one, it leads to a decision we have to pick one or the other. They're mutually exclusive. And once you pick one, you have to go down that list. So if we pick this road, we can only get these. We can't get any of these. But regardless of which one, they both lead up here. And in the same situation. But on this one, if we go down this road, we can have we can have two of them. Interesting. Kahless Reborn. Once the science vessel is built, then we'll worry about the actual science-y part of it. So I remember...
Construction completed.
So here's that warp oval they were talking about. Now, we're still going to keep in the system. Look, this increases our science by 4, our deuterium by 1, and minerals by 2. It's going to take, so, sure, 300 minerals. And I'm queuing up by holding the shift button.
We've made a new discovery.
What's this anomaly? This is the first time I've seen this. A large network of tunnels have been discovered under Veterna 1. Through the surface is inhospitable due to radiation storm. Our scans indicate primitive life may be flourishing in its underground regions. Remember, I do have, it'll take 300 days to do researches, sure. I do have a speech impediment. Alright, the science vessel has been built. Boy, that was fast. We'll wait till next month. Why? Because we need the extra money anyway. There's a planet here, alright. Now, science. Technology. This is a field of manipulation. So, let's take a look at that. We need by different scientists. Notice how there's field manipulators here. This person is also younger and has a plus 10 years, 28 years. We need 1,000 mineral energy. How do we get the energy? We could sell some stuff, which I don't like doing, but not the food. Minerals. And just wait. With that being said, I do remember something. Billboard drugs 3000. 159. So we have to wait 3 months. All right. Yeah. We're gonna have to wait 3 months. So this is a 0-0 world, and it's lacking. It only has one housing. It's lacking amenities. This is what we're going to purchase. City district. To increase the housing. You always want more housing, so you can more people will settle in. And once another person settles in, is populated, this will be 0. So we're going to need more housing. Clerks produce trade and amenity. So it's this. So this is exactly what we want. But we're short 256 minerals. So we're going to plus 100. And unpause. So we're going to go past the year. Can we purchase it? Yeah, we can build it now. Okay, so we're now at 1K. So our extra science vessel. This person we lost a year, but that's fine. We're gonna recruit them. Now we're gonna go to the technology. We're going to switch this person to the new person. Why? They increase the research of field manipulation, which this is field manipulation, by 15%. And then this science vessel will recruit the other person that is now available. And in this case, I'm going to want them to research closer to the Federation border to the south. While yes, I'm being friendly to the Federation, I don't want them to grow outrageous. Surveying, and then we'll explore this black hole as well. Playing. Oh, oops. It requires 100 minerals, so we're gonna have to wait. Now we could do it. Oops. 96. Boy, someone can count there. Beneath the wastelands. Oh no. Beneath the wastelands. I had to get 100 energy. Non-Klingon life has been discovered in networks of tunnels beneath the surface of Videra 1. Our scans indicate these beings have access to some basic technology, though their civilization is still primitive. Deeper analysis reveals the surface of Videra 1 is littered with the ruins of more advanced civilization that was destroyed several millennia ago by a global nuclear war. We're being unclingon like right now. We'll make contact. See what happens. The Klingons are great. I love them. The exact opposite of what you would do in Stellaris. How would you play a Klingon and do the exact opposite of what you would normally do in the Stellaris, person? It's like, you shall be as gods. Our warriors have made contact with the tunnel dwellers of Videra 1, but the squats, dim-eyed creatures would not communicate with us directly. Instead, they fell to their knees and continually uttered the words, "Grok! Grok!" Their technology, through ancient, was relatively advanced for such a species of terrified kneelers. They gave us free rein to pillage their tunnel cities, along with many metallic gifts, including one of their most sacred relics, a polymer canister bearing an alien transcription. They believe us to be gods. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man, I'm sacrificing so much to do this. Translate the transcription on the sacred relic. It's probably gonna be something dumb. Mechanical for who? Our universal translators. Our universal translator has finished analyzing the canister given to us by the tunnel dwellers of Videra 1. The transcript reads, "Grok chips, you grok, they're chips. Grok the tab here and enjoy the forbidden knowledge of 100 flavors." Tunnel dwellers believe this canister to be divine origin. Our scans reveal their canister predates the nuclear war that ravaged the world by several decades. Alright, we get food at least. Ooh, we're closer. Can't use any more minerals, boy. Saving minerals is tough. We're gonna be anti-Klingon.
A new tradition to sharpen us. The tradition screen is where we can view our civilization's tradition trees. A tradition tree must be adopted in order to access its traditions. Adopting individual traditions costs unity, which is produced by buildings and jobs, or earned by completing certain events. A significant amount of unity is required to unlock both tradition trees and the traditions they contain. So it is wise to stockpile as much of this valuable resource as possible.
I've already decided I want to do research. Remember, in the previous episode, I looked at this. I'm going to go research, then pick this, then pick this, pick this, pick this, pick that, and it'll be finished. What does research gives us? I'm glad you asked. When effects. When adopted, anomaly research speed plus 25%. Great. When finished, planet size is increased by 1. That's great, so we can have 1 extra pop in all of our planets. And we unlock an ascension perk. The first thing we're going to pick up is this one. Hard science. Our fleets must be as sharp as the blades on our bat'less. Chance to add alloy deposits on survey worlds or asteroids by 20%.
Construction completed.
Ooh.
Tradition honored.
Okay, we have 300 minerals. We're going to need a lot of energy, so let's build that one. We already grew a pop here. That's good. And look, oh, let's take a look. We need 2,000 food. We could build a second construction ship. It might be useful.
We have established communications with another civilization. At least, these signals appear to be sentient in origin. To formally engage in first contact procedures, we must assign an envoy. A universal translator may be required.
Though we Klingons are the most courageous and proficient warriors in the galaxy, the Empire does not inherently exclude other worthy specimens from living within our borders. Through acts of sheer bravery, it was once possible for heroic outsiders to earn their place among us. But the Khmer massacre changes everything. In the grim new age is dawning. We may have no other choice but to choose the interests of our own kind first. Then again, the wise warrior knows that sometimes the only difference between victory and certain death is how many friends stand up to fight besides them. Outsiders will give us strength. We need more workers. Non-Klingon species can help us with this role. Outsiders will lend us our wisdom. We need more specialists. Non-Klingon species can help us fill these roles. Outsiders will prove their honor to us. We need the bravest to be our rulers. Non-Klingons are no different. Outsiders will be treated like the Herc. All non-Klingons will be considered second-class citizens until they prove themselves. Interesting choices. I'm going to say we need their strength. They could be workers. First contact made in the Chiko system. We've come across a fellow spacefaring civilization in the Chiko system. We are attempting to establish a formal line of communication with them in the hopes it will be mutually beneficial. Oh. New civilizations. Open hailing frequencies. True alliances are formed on the basis of trust and willingness to share. Let's hear what they have to say. And we get research. Or we can get unity. Send over a care package to mark our first encounter. Call it a display of our culture and good intentions. We'll do science. Bajorans. Who cares about Bajorans? Interesting. We're almost ending this episode. We're going to build the construction vessel. And then once the construction vessel is built, we'll send it on its way to something else. Ooh. The mirror gazes back. Riker, Troy, Hey, this is it, right? This is the female president of the Klingons. Oh, she was around during the after Star Trek 6. This is B'Elanna? No, I forgot. This is the Worf's wife. She's half human, half Klingon diplomat. Cardassian Romulan. The mirror gazes back. No one can save us but ourselves, no matter what alliances we have agreed to. The Klingon Empire is ultimately on its own. If the bloodshed of Khitomer has taught us anything, it is we must be wary of who we put our trust in. Starting first and foremost with ourselves, how we govern our own affairs, and who among us chooses to empower. Klingons should be ruled by the strong. Klingons should be ruled by the spiritual. Klingons should be ruled by the honorable. The light of Kahless guide me. The ruling of the spiritual.
You've made a new discovery.
It's going to take 432 days. Chikov. We're going to research it. We have discovered a biological arc buried underneath the surface of Chikov 3 containing a single alien seed. The construction vessel is built. This right here. Deuterium. Oh, we're at minus 29 energy. That's not good. And energy. Let's pause. Why are we at minus 29 energy? Consumed. I'm not sure. We're going to replace one of these minerals with energy.
Our energy credit supply is rapidly decreasing. Try not to let any resource fall below the critical threshold. Oh. We have obtained new information about a star and its planets. Construction completed.
Pause. First contact investigation locked. We have been able to communicate with the fellow spacefaring species, the chip system using our universal translator, though we have yet to establish visual contact due to severe interference or heavy transmissions. It appears both parties are eager to talk. We need the energy, so accept the gift. Excellent. All right. So we need energy. This has energy. Let's just go to this one. Make sure. Unpause. $23.49 is when we'll stop, unless something dramatic happens. Now the real question is, can we see colonizing these planets up here if we wanted to, or explore those systems? Maybe. It looks like it might be possible. A lot of star systems. Bet you these are the Gorn.
Construction completed.
We're going to send these people here. Build 2. Again, we're low on energy, so prioritizing energy first. Notice how there's only 30 days in a month. You know, even though December has 31. This is, remember, that Klingon Stellaris / Star Trek Infinite new calendar system. 30 days per month, I guess. You're at minus 13. Let's save the game. Oh. Does anyone remember if it was saved? Let's see what happens when we load it. Okay, well, it saved it. Iron Man. Klingon Empire. There you go, episode 1. I know this is really episode 2. This is the first complete episode of restarting out. Again, Admiral Difficulty, Ironman Mode. Whew. The Qapla series, the full PC version of Star Trek Infinite, episode 2 has ended. Thank you for, if you're staying this long and you listened from the very beginning, I thank you a lot. I know I say this a lot, but please click the like button. Please hit subscribe. Click all the bell icons to get notifications. I'm not asking for any type of monetary compensation or anything like that. Happy Christopher Columbus Day. If you're in the Americas, very important, holiday in my opinion. After all, most of us wouldn't be here if Christopher Columbus didn't discover it, regardless of what the current political beliefs are. Christopher Columbus still made an important discovery. With that being said, please also leave me some notes. If you think I'm doing something wrong or you notice I forgot something, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear suggestions. I will be altering the ships probably when we get cloaking technology. Once we get cloaking technology, I'll probably build a few Starcraft. If it's anything like Stellaris, you can have multiple classes of the same class, like the Bird of Prey. We can have multiple. We can have one that focuses primarily on destroying shields, and then one being a torpedo boat. In Star Trek, phasers and beam weapons tend to do more damage against shields, and torpedoes tend to do more damage against armor and hull. And most races tend to have decent shields, the Federation being the strongest, followed by the Romulans and then the Klingons, traditionally speaking. I guess the Cardassians are somewhere about the Klingon level as well. I'm not sure. And then armor-wise, it was, I believe, the Romulan, Klingon, and the Federation, and who knows about the Cardassians. Probably somewhere about the Klingon level as well, would be my guess. So, you first have the vessels that, the birds of prey, or vessels that are anti shields, destroy the shields, and then have the torpedo boats follow up and destroy them with their torpedoes. And I'm always a big believer that each vessel should be able to do a little both. So, like 2 beams, 1 torpedo, or 2 torpedoes, 1 beam on the bird of prey, probably. But we'll see. If you think otherwise, if you want to min-max it stuff, let me know. But I like to have it, think about the bird of prey. Left, right wings be the energy beams, and then the torpedo in the middle. Kind of makes sense. Again, Qapla! And thank you for watching any episode.
Qapla.
Qapla to you too.
It's that time of the video where I'd say adios. Thank you for watching. And if you're hearing this, I really like to say thank you for staying at least this long or skipping to the end. I really appreciate it. Better yet, the YouTube gods seem to enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, click on the bell icon to notification alerts. It really does help content creators like myself. I need the help. If you have any suggestions about my YouTube content or my channel or about this video, I'd love to hear it. Please leave a comment. Regardless, I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay safe, be entertained, enjoy life, and until next time, adios, goodbye. Hope your RNG is better than mine. Thank you.
All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.